The 2017 NoDQ.com Year-End Awards.
Next, we have Finisher of the Year. The nominees: AJ Styles' Styles Clash, Brock Lesnar's F5, Braun Strowman's Running Power Slam, Baron Corbin's End of Days. I think I know what Greg might vote for, but we'll see what he thinks in a moment here. Aleister Black's Black Mass, and Kenny Omega's One-Winged Angel. So, Jeff, as you fix your glasses there, or wipe them, whatever you were doing, your thoughts on Finisher of the Year. Best Finisher of 2017, in your opinion?
Well, I also went back and read the results from previous years. I mean, it's a lot to read because I don't know why I'm talking in gibberish. It's a lot to read because you guys knew this for many years there. I've been with you for every one of them, it feels like. Best finisher should be a finisher that wins a lot of matches. That's what I would think it would be. But at the same time, a finisher can also be the prettiest move on television or on live in person, which is why the Canadian Destroyer won so many times.
Yeah.
Because Petey didn't win matches hardly friggin' ever, but it was a beautiful move to see. So there you go. Based on what I've observed over the last 12 months, and based on the look of the move, and based on the record overall, even though he didn't win the championship that he wanted to win, I got to go with Kenny Omega, the One-Winged Angel, because that is just a beautiful maneuver, and it did win him the New Japan US Championship, I believe. I haven't seen the match, but I'm pretty sure he won with that. And that move is just a sight to behold. So I'm gonna go against the grain here, against the WWE fan vote that I know NoDQ is gonna pick, and I'm gonna say Kenny Omega, the One-Winged Angel. Greg?
And the unanimous decisions end.
That's it.
Yeah, I figured this was going to be the category to do it if it was any of them. And you guys know how big of a Baron Corbin supporter I am. So this one, as opposed to Sasha Banks earlier, I have to stick with this one because,
I knew it.
And I say this, nobody, since he's been doing the move, has kicked out at the end of days. But, I mean, it's up there with Orton's punt kick, but nobody's kicked out of that either. So, it's an impressive move. It's a good-looking move, too. I like the One-Winged Angel, but to me, it reminds me too much of the Michinoku Driver, personally.
Right.
Well, I am going to go with something different from both of you. I am going to go with an oldie but a goodie, and I don't think this is going to win, but it's been ending matches, and that's Brock Lesnar's F5. When Brock hits that, it's normally the end of the match. I mean, he beat AJ Styles at Survivor Series with it. He's beaten pretty much everybody this year with that move. It's a tremendous finisher. It's one of the best in my opinion, and that's what I'm going for. I think this one just comes down to personal preference for a lot of people, but I tend to agree with Jeff. I think a good contender for finisher of the year should be a move that actually finishes matches, not just being a signature move, but actually a match or a finisher that ends matches.
I think a finishing move should be one that finishes and also one that looks artistically and aesthetically pleasing. The Stone Cold Stunner, it ended matches, but it's kind of ugly. But it worked. The One-Winged Angel, when it is hit effectively, will end the match. It didn't work on Okada. So there you go.
And Greg has a good point. Baron Corbin's finisher definitely looks cool, and people are staying down for the count.
Well, it's both of the moves that we've picked, Greg and I, it's almost like, you wouldn't see either one of those come out of nowhere. The one Omega has to set up for the Angel. He has to get the guy up there, and then Michinoku, he has to do that. And End of Days, it can come out of nowhere, kind of, sort of, but you almost see it coming anyway,
I was going to say, if you watch, I think, Baron Corbin faced Chad Gable back in NXT, and that was a simply beautiful one. If you can go find him facing Gable back in NXT, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. It's like I said, the finisher should be artistically and aesthetically pleasing and finish the matches, and End of Days definitely fits that bill.
Absolutely. Now, we all came up with our own opinions here, all valid, but my guess is because he's AJ Styles will get the votes from the fans most likely.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anything's possible. We'll see what happens.